back to Changing Careers. This is a sad moment in time. This may be the last episode of this crew of Changing Careers. So we had to bring Erickson into it today, just to finish everything off. And yeah, what are we going to do?
Well, first off, I want to address your haircut. I think no one's seen that. I think you need to talk about that a little bit because everyone's wondering what's going on.
So the South Salem Saxons baseball team, yes, still undefeated. And, for playoffs, I felt like had to do something that'd be legendary. So I got this haircut. If you want to see the back, got a little...
What do you call that?
Left a little bit back there.
Yeah, what do you call it?
What do you call it?
I don't know. People have asked me what my inspiration was. I said myself. So.
Oh, you just came up with it in your own head.
Yeah, I said I
That's
was
terrible.
doing that.
Second thing I want to address is the formal attire, Austin. I know you're pretty big in it, so you talk about it.
Whole baseball team, pretty much the whole baseball team dressed up pretty nice today because quarterfinals today, and we were supposed to do it for the state championship, but the seniors won't have school that day, or the day before, I guess, so today just felt right.
Felt right, I agree.
I agree.
Okay, are you ready? Let's introduce Erickson. I could spend 5 minutes telling you all the great things he's done, but we'll keep it short. Don't want to gloat too much. He's our advisor for this class, and then he is a legendary, the greatest, most famous golf coach in South Salem history. So you want to talk a little bit about that? Most winningest, basically the Bill Belichick of South Salem girls golf.
Michael Jordan, I would say.
Okay.
Actually.
LeBron.
It was a fun 12 years. It was fun 12 years. So we did okay. Did all right.
Can you talk about some of these things you achieved? You got to glow a little bit. State champions.
We had two. We had Ellie Slama,
Future
who won
pros.
twice. She's playing right now. She's actually in a tournament today.
Really?
In Colorado. So she's tied for 9th out of 120, I think, golfers. So doing pretty well. That's pretty exciting. So, yeah, we had some good golfers come through here.
Do you think, I would say personally, just knowing you, it was definitely the coaching that brought him to their highest level. But
Yeah. Let's see. No, I don't think so. No. I think they had some pretty good golfers that came in. So, yeah, despite their coach.
Are you the most winningest coach in South Salem girls golf history, though?
We didn't win a state championship as a team, but we did have 2 state championships individually.
Right.
Which is pretty cool. And we've got a couple of trophies in the other room there.
So you've hung 2 banners, right? Or do you
no.
Oh, because it's got to be a team.
Yeah, it has to be a team. So that's something we've talked about changing, but
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
but you still have 2 overall champions,
Yeah, so we have
champions, which is
mentally
pretty good.
hung the banner.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe we get one in here in the studio.
Yeah, or 2. You gotta get 2.
We do have one, but it's another one. So. But yeah, so fun years, good times. So yeah.
Well, we're just thankful for everything that you've done for us. Gave us the opportunity to make this great show. Back to South Salem baseball. Kind of on a roll. We had a real interesting game. All 4 of us were there. We all 4 experienced it in different ways, from playing, watching, I don't know what.
In the dugout.
In the dugout. Cheering in the dugout.
Being on the berm.
Being on the berm, being a fan. So you want to talk about that a little bit, Austin?
Yeah, so last game went 8 innings with Sheldon, which it was
It was the get-back game. Can we just first...
What?
It was our get-back game for Brady.
Okay, yeah, it was our get-back game for Brady Greer because he got injured during the football game against Sheldon this year.
Yeah, they didn't really do anything wrong. It was the turf, but, I'll take it.
But it was 8 innings. It was probably some of the most stressful baseball I've ever been a part of.
Agreed.
And I actually just found out, my mom was telling me, my mom works in Wilsonville, and people in Wilsonville are talking about our team, and they didn't realize how good we were.
Yeah, we're the best team in the state. What are you going to say? Really, it was so stressful. All 3 of us didn't have much control in the game, and just that feeling of...
I had a chance to control the game. I'm being serious here, and I hit a
I was talking about us 3.
Okay.
You were playing.
Yeah, so you had
could
control.
talk about it.
I hit a dribbler, all right? Walked up, thought I was about to hit a home run, not going to lie. I was
That's a bad
"Dang,
mentality,
I'm about to hit the
Ben.
ball so hard right here.
Yeah.
I hit it about 4 feet max.
You had a chance to put the game away.
I did,
you choked.
but it worked because everyone was safe and I got on base, so.
But
I wish I did something more.
It was a great
I
team
felt like
win,
I was about to go crazy, but did not happen.
Less is more. Did you know that?
Not in that situation. Yeah, try to calm yourself down in that situation.
I'd take it to you.
Everyone was clapping too. It got me fired up. I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool moment right here.
And then you did
I
that.
didn't do it.
That's awesome. Well, I also want to touch on the number 2 team in the state losing yesterday, West Lynn. They lost to South Medford, who we beat this year. They lost 4-1.
Not even very close of a game.
I believe they only
honestly.
had 2 hits on the entire game, which is weird. They played yesterday because South Medford graduated on Wednesday, but that just kind of shows the nature of playoff baseball. You know, the best team may lose. It's just whoever's ready to play on that day and whoever has a better day. So.
Out of curiosity, Austin, do they have a good pitcher there for South Medford? You're kind of the statistics guy.
I believe I was kind of watching. I mean, I think they must have had a pretty good pitcher. He pitched 110 pitches, which is
Okay. So he went CG?
yeah.
allowing-
No, he actually got pulled with 2 outs left, or
Okay.
with 1 out left.
Gotcha.
Allowing the best or one of the best teams in the state historically and this year
Not
to
the best.
2 hits, one of the best.
Yes, thank
to
you.
2 hits is pretty impressive.
Was it 2 hits?
Yeah, they had 2 hits, which
That's really good.
and South Medford only had like 4 or 5, and they scored 4 runs. I'm not really sure how. But then some other news: Central Catholic, they're rolling. They're the only team that's 10-run both of their games. So
Yeah.
we'll see them in the state championship if they make it that far. And then Sunset's on their side of the bracket as well.
Sunset and Central Catholic play today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be
This week,
crazy game.
or today, we're looking at Grant, and then next semifinals, we're looking at either Jesuit or Sherwood. So that's our upcoming future, our road to the state championship.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Jesuit personally, but I don't know.
Shout out
If
Sawyer
we beat Grant today.
Shout out Sawyer Nelson having the best performance in the playoffs.
Yeah, that
Crazy
stat
stat
line was
Brady,
crazy.
You know it. It was what?
10 RBIs, 2
No,
home runs,
7 RBIs.
7
7
RBIs,
2 home runs.
10 total bases,
10
and he was
total
3 for
bases.
4 with 2 home runs.
Yeah, 7 of the 11
When-
or 12.
When his name
It's
gets
crazy.
called, he goes up there and he shows it every single
You
time.
thought that was gonna be you?
I
huh?
thought that was me, but it wasn't me. Not that guy.
Oh,
I
I
guess.
think because you don't have a mustache.
I wish I could have a mustache, but I can't. Well, I got this.
Did you got
Yeah,
that?
you
Wow.
got that, Ben.
Great.
At least I didn't sit there and dye my mustache, Austin.
It's gone. It's not even.
Okay,
He shaved it
that's
off.
what I
Okay?
thought.
It's just-
That's what I thought.
at least he had something to dye.
From a fan's perspective, Erickson, would you say our games are pretty? What do you think about them?
They're fun. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great place to watch a game. The berm's awesome to be out there, and you guys play good baseball for the most part. And there's some times that
innings.
I won't lie that I'll
When
say,
they bunt, you know,
what's
you just-
going on, but like you said, Ben, I mean it's tough to get up there. You've got a lot of people, you've got a lot of pressure, and you have a team that's trying to get you out the entire time. So
It was great to see all those people on the berm.
Yeah, it's
It's
really,
cool.
really
It
fun
was
to
really
see.
cool.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm kind of disappointed. If Sprague were to win and make it to the semifinals, we would have saw them next Tuesday if we both won out. And I think that might have been the most packed game in South Salem history because the last 3 games were all close and they were packed pretty much. And then I can only imagine if the state semifinal was a crosstown rivalry. I just think that would be.
That'd be insane.
We were kind of talking about that, like
Yeah, like
wanting them to win a little bit, but
Especially at the berm.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think the full outfield would be full too.
I agree. It'd be crazy. It'd be a fun game to
Yeah.
play as well. Knowing everyone. But hey, they didn't win, so we got to deal with someone else now.
Grant
We got-
Generals. Grant Generals.
what's going to happen? What's the thing tonight with Grant?
Well, we can't overlook them. I would say we beat them by 7 the first time we played, but that was with their number 2 pitcher.
Talking about Sawyer Nelson hit a monster grand slam for us in that game. To
Yeah, we-
take us ahead.
I
Dude,
think we were
just-
playing from behind most of that game as well, like we like to do. Don't try until the last 2 innings, which
which if we do
watching
that-
really sucks. It really scares
It
you
really
every
does.
time.
Which
It
I
really
think if we
does.
do that tonight, we can't do that tonight.
They have a pretty solid pitcher. He's
Yeah.
their number 1. I can't remember what velocity he's sitting at, but he has a pretty good curveball.
I think he was like 85 to 87 or something
yeah.
like that.
So solid high school pitcher for sure.
Yep, great.
And then they have one hitter, their third baseman, who hit a pretty big shot at Grant last game. So got to watch out for him. But other than that, I wouldn't say they're too impressive. But like I said, playoff baseball.
Who's pitching for you guys tonight?
Luke Irwin.
Pitcher of the year.
Yeah.
Conference pitcher, Luke Irwin.
He pitched a little bit on Wednesday, but I mean, he was not ready for that. He kind of got thrown into that. So I mean, it wasn't his best performance.
It's definitely hard to be a starter and then go into relief
with bases loaded.
with bases loaded.
Yeah.
He did it against Westland, but he started the inning, so it was a little bit.
Yeah, but I think he'll be on top of the game. They saw him a little bit last time we played, but only for an inning or 2. So
And he
not
did
worried
really
about that
good. I mean, the
either.
kid hit a home run off of him, but he cut
He
the lead
struck
down
out
to
everyone
7.
else pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, so I think the key is not overlooking them and playing our best baseball. I would really appreciate seeing that. I'm not making it so close, but win is a win. I can't complain. Ben,
sure.
you're playing. You have anything?
I'm gonna go up there like I do every single time and swing it as hard as I possibly can. And
You don't. It worked really well last time, huh?
I mean, it kind of did. I had 3 of the lousiest hits of all time. But they were hits.
Ben,
I'll
you
tell
want to
that.
shout out Kevin Sem for saving you?
He did save you for
Saved
hustling.
me?
Yes.
Oh, yes, Kevin Sim did. Almost got out at second, but he hustled there and got safe. It's hard. I was turning my head. I turned my head and started sprinting, so I didn't really get to witness what happened. But I heard he slid in, got safe, really hustled to that, so which really helped out.
Yeah.
I got nothing else for you.
I got nothing else now.
Yeah.
Erickson,
It was-
thank you so much for
thank
coming
you,
on.
yeah.
It's fun,
Been a
guys. Thank
pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything. Thanks for
Thank you.
4 years, and thanks for the last semester.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys. You'll be seeing more of Ben Greer here to come.
Yes, sir. With this.